Everyone is approached by the gods of reinventing oneself, but only a few courageous souls accept. How to reinvent yourself now. These are the 5 categories that you must pour energy into. Whether you came from humble beginnings or you were born with a silver spoon, it doesn't matter. You must realize that you have greatness inside of you. The same energy that created the planets and the stars created you. Start telling yourself what you will do and what won't defeat you. When we're teenagers, we feel like there's nothing we can do, and that's our natural state. Your greatest enemy lives inside of you. Once you murder that enemy inside of you, you will open your world up to endless possibilities. Number 1, career. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? It may require you to do some soul searching, but deep inside, you know exactly who you're meant to be. Remember, you are more than your circumstances, so dream big, dive deep within your soul, and ask yourself, who do you want to become? Who do you want to be? Take action on the person that you want to become. And remember that you are more than your circumstances, so dream big. Because who you are becoming is your gift that is meant to be shared with the world. Just like flowers in a garden, there are many colors. You have many colors within you. Even if you wake up one day and decide that you want to become a burrito maker, it's okay. It's your dream. Just be your authentic self. You do have an obligation to share it with the world. I mean, where would the world be if no one had ever created a good burrito? Number 2, finances. You must decide how much money you want to make and write it down. It's very important for the process to occur for you to have a target. You have to remember the devil's job is for you to lose faith, and I'm speaking about the devil within you. Now, everyone doesn't desire to have beachfront property or drive a Rolls Royce, and that's okay because we all have different dreams. However, you need a target. You need a blueprint. You need to write it down. Have your financial goals in a place where you can see them every day. Therefore, if you do have doubts, that will diminish it and build confidence. For example, you can have a goal of $10,000 a month. You see, the brain needs a target. Otherwise, it will feel lost and confused. If you're unable to reach your financial goals in your present job or in your present business, it's time to pivot. First of all, you can start by investing in your skill sets, educating yourself more, so you can get a better job, or if you desire to become an entrepreneur, you can do research online. There are many ways to make money online nowadays. You just have to do your research and you can find great opportunities, but you must bring in more income to reach your financial goals. Number 3, health. Now, you cannot talk about reinventing yourself without talking about your health. Health is wealth. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. So health is number 1 on the list. Now, there are 2 categories you need to strongly think about. Number 1 is working out. Number 2 is food prep. Now, working out can consist of you going to the gym, doing yoga on the beach, riding a bike, or just going for a run on the street. But you need to move your body physically for at least a minimum of 4 to 5 days a week. It's imperative. Your body will thank you later. You can even do something like swimming. Swimming exercises works every muscle in your body, And plus, it's a lot of fun and it gives you a lot of energy, the water, considering because our bodies are, 70% or more water. So therefore, it really rejuvenates the spirit. Now, secondly, meals. The food that you put in your body is very important, and you need to basically write a list of what you're going to eat. I suggest that you meal prep at least 4 times a week. If you do not have the time, there are many food program subscriptions that you can order, and they can deliver your meals to you. I personally like Fresh Direct. The food is very tasty, and the subscription is very affordable. If you can't afford it, try to purchase food that's organic and food that's non-GMO, which means it has not been genetically engineered. Also, let's not forget to incorporate daily activities that bring you joy, perhaps spending time with your pet, rollerblading, or just taking in some fresh air in the park. Spending time with animals is another way to help reinvent yourself. Let's talk about your skin. Your skin is a part of your health. You should be using good products on your skin. I prefer all natural products, but your skin, you need to take care of it, and your teeth and your hair. In my opinion, you cannot talk about reinventing yourself without having some kind of spiritual practice. It can be meditating, it can be going to church, reading the Bible or the Quran, listening to sermons online, listening to a podcast, even tuning in on Instagram. They have a lot of preachers on Instagram where they give you the daily word. But you need some kind of spiritual practice because, let's face it, guys, there's a lot of negativity going on in the world, and we are faced daily with a lot of life challenges. And we need our soul to be rejuvenated and to be strengthened and inspired. And that's what having a spiritual practice does. Now, when I was younger, I used to go to church. I got away from that as an adult, so now I am practicing more of meditation, and that works for me now. But periodically, I do go to church. Maybe once every 6 months I'll go because I just have the urge to go, and I enjoy it. I actually used to sing on the choir. So figure out what works for you, but you need a spiritual practice. Number 5, travel. In order to reinvent yourself, you need to expand your mind, and traveling is one way to do that. You can travel within the United States, or you can travel to other countries overseas. Both will work. In addition, traveling makes you become a worldly person. When you travel, you get to see how other people live. Therefore, you get to see another perspective of life. You meet people, you experience different cultures, especially if you're traveling overseas. You get to experience different foods, and most of all, you get to see this beautiful world and all of its beauty. Traveling, it just expands your mind. It makes you see the positive side of life. It makes you see how God has created all these different life forms and humans, different colors and textures. It just really helps your mind to grow, and therefore you're never the same. It stretches your mind, and once you come back home, you're a totally different person. Therefore, automatically you have been reinvented. So do your best to travel in order to reinvent yourself. And last but not least, do not be afraid to travel alone. If you cannot find someone to travel with you, go solo. Believe me, you will have a great time. I have been to 5 different countries by myself, and it was the best decision I had made. I have to admit, traveling alone for me has built my self-confidence. However, if you're not ready for that, there are many travel groups on Facebook that you can join. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.